Hey, Cortavius here again. You know, I don't usually do the 1+1 Ancients. People say, well, how do you have so many shards? I save them. I use them if I need them, and I don't use them if I don't need them. That's why I have enough shards to do anything I want. But if you watched my last video, if you didn't, pause here, go watch my last video. I pulled a bunch of Ancients last weekend, and I didn't get gold. So they got 1+1 extra legendary going on. And boy, I know RSL Helper is slightly off on my Mercy, but on the free-to-play, which is the account I'm on right now, it says I'm at 152 for Mercy. So I can add another legendary and 70 pulls max. I'll get 2 legendaries and 70 agents max, assuming RSL Helper's right. That seems like something worth going for. And I got champ training tomorrow anyway that I'm going to do. Well, it's not tomorrow at the time you're watching this video, but champ training tomorrow for me. While I pull cards for the Deck of Fates. So I'm going for it. Let's go see if we can get gold. Hopefully we get quality over quantity. Yeah, we got an epic even, so we're not getting penalized for not doing it on a 2 times. Not that Shaman's worth much. Haven't used her since first quarter of this account's life. Ilsinia, another epic not worth talking about unless you need Mikage. That's 20.
Hey, before we go on, click the link in the description right now and you can get the great legendary poisoner, Narma, along with 3 epics. You get Anax, Mausoleum Mage, and the best epic in the game, Uugo, as you progress. All you have to do is follow 4 steps. Step 1, log out Play and Play on the PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid, complete the tutorial. And step 4, go to your inbox, Narma's there waiting. These 4 free champions will give you an insane head start in raid, so click on that link before it expires.
That's 30. I think we need 50 to hit Mercy, I said, maybe. Lordly Legionary. We're on a roll with crappy epics here, aren't we? Man, those are bad. That's 30. Come on. I better not pass 70 or it was bad news. Maybe I'm off on my count. That's 40. All blue. Come on, give me some good ones. Give me good legendaries. Come on. There they are. All right, 50 in. What do we got? Molly Tankard and Kringal. King Grawl. So both are new. That's good news. And Molly Tankard is a fantastic champ. I use her on my main. I don't use her as much as I used to. I used her in Hydra for sure. She'll be great in the faction. I mean, I've beaten dwarfs now in normal, but even hard, she'll be great. She's just a great champ. So she's got A1 that, who cares? But her A2, she's got an AoE provoke, and it's a place, so she doesn't hit, so she can't weak hit. AoE, 50% chance of place and provoke for 2 turns instead. So on Hydra, when you're trying to hit the Head of Decay, she may hit him for 1 turn, she may hit him for 2 turns, but it's really, really helpful. But if you build her fast enough and with a good team, even if she provokes him for 1 turn, I've seen her cycle back around plenty of times. And she puts a reflect damage buff on this champ, so she gets an extra buff, so you give her resistance, so the head of, I just blanked, but the one that steals your buffs can't steal her buffs. So yeah, and then she revives an ally as well with turn meter and block damage on that ally. So once again, for Hydra, she's doing provoke. She can be your tank, and she can also revive on the team as well. And she has a passive, and this is the underrated part of her kit. When she fills the turn meters of all allies when this champ is hit, and if she's hit by a boss, it's 25%. So think about that. Some of those bosses are AoEs, or she's getting hit as the head's trying to steal her buffs. She's doing 25% turn meter fills for the entire team. That adds up, and your team gets more hits. So, yeah, I really like Aunt Molly, so she is a definite build for me. King Grawl is more of a niche champ, but I think he got buffed before. So he's got he can 60% chance of a decreased attack, but he's got a 100% chance on the A1 if they're under an HP burn or freeze. So he can land a decreased attack. He's got an AoE HP burn that books to 100% chance on a 3-turn cooldown. And then he's got a AoE with a freeze for 1 turn and HP burn for 3 turns on targets already under HP burn. So, and it can't be resisted. So he's a good burner. Freeze will give you some control depending on if you're on waves or spiders, for example. And decreased attack. So he lowers the damage that your team takes. HP in all battles, 33%. So that's a pretty good kit. So I I don't have like Artak on this account. I have Mordecai as my main HP burner. I have Ninja who burns. So I think he's also useful champ as well. So for 2 good legendaries, I'll take those for sure. So I guess the question is, do I do the same thing on the main? Yeah, I think I do the same thing on the main. So let's go get the main and see if we can add 2 more legendaries. I'll be back. All right, I'm on the main. RSL helper tells me I'm at 232 since I last pulled the legendary, which I don't think is possible. So that tells me that I just must have pulled shards when RSL helper was on maintenance and down. But I know I pulled a bunch in the last video and I didn't get any legendaries. So I still think I'm close to Mercy. So I'm going to pull, and I got 643 Ancients. So we got plenty of space, or plenty of capacity. I have 990. I got plenty. All right. So it could be any shard here, really. I don't know how far I am, but I doubt it's more than 70. That's 10 all rares. So we got food for champ training coming here. Frozen Banshee, still one of my faves from the day. Couple epics. Oh, there's the gold. We got bonus 20 in. Not bad. First Axe Tuskor. I'll take that. That is new. Archbishop Pinthroy is, I mean, he's okay. And I already have him. But First Axe Tuskor is a new champ for me. Is he one of the faction? No, he wouldn't be available. So I have no clue what he does. All right, so I got myself a damage dealer here. He's got ally attack in all battles by 30% on the aura. He can self-buff before attacking, gives himself increased attack and increased crit damage, ignores shield buffs, gets an extra turn if the attack kills an enemy. That's on a 3-turn cooldown. And he's got an AoE damage inflicted increases in the skill for 10% for each buff on himself. So if you buff him up, I mean, you could be getting 80, 100% more damage, depending on how many buffs you get on him. And decreases the cooldown by a turn if the attack kills an enemy, and it was already on a 3-turn cooldown. So if he kills 2 or more enemies, it just gives him another extra turn. So you got an extra turn if you kill on the A3. You got an extra turn available on the A2, which is an AoE. This one's a single target 2 times. And this one has a godlike rating on Hell Hades. The AoE is only a legendary. And that one was legendary as well. Single target, 25% chance of granting an extra turn. So, man, you put this guy in like Merciless where he could get extra turns, or Relentless. I mean, he could get a lot of turns in. I mean, you're going to probably put him in Savage, Lethal, or Merciless. So, and then on the passives, each extra turn increases his crit damage up to 50%. And it also increases the damage. Each extra turn also decreases the damage he receives, which makes him, less squishy. So, it's an interesting kit. I don't see anybody using them. So maybe he just doesn't hit that hard, or maybe he's just not really an arena-based champ where you're going to see him more. But, Ogryn tribes definitely is a tribe that can use damage. So I do think I don't mind having a damage dealer added into the tribe. I mean, I guess we did just get the Packmaster and his dog. I think those guys are Ogryn tribes, right? Yeah, I guess they're not. So for damage dealers, I mean, I do have Biggin, who I've never really built. Ignatius can hit, but I've never really used him much. Biggin is actually built now, but he's just not been a big attacker on my side. So really, yeah, I mean, I don't have much in the way of damage dealers here. I mean, Bellower might be my best built damage dealer in this faction. Grush can actually do some work. I think I use my double man-eaters because they're built to hit hard, but those are all single targets. Siege Hole can hit, but he's definitely squishy. So yeah, I mean, I don't have many damage dealers in Ogryn tribes, so I think that's going to be really helpful to get him and Biggin in there together doing some damage. Yeah, so hey, that's 4 legendaries added in that was 70 ancients pulled, both accounts combined, 4 legendaries. I mean, you can't beat that, right? So now, especially after this last video where I didn't get legendaries, you put those together with this one, and now I got 4 legendaries in the 2 videos combined, and I'm on my way to April. Yeah, so good day for the account. Hopefully, if you pulled, you guys got some good legendaries. Let me know. Have a great day. Thanks.